Welcome back, how are you all doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well today. Right. Just drop that down a wee bit. So welcome back to PV Uncharted. I was going to say uncounty there for a minute. Dope. Cool. Right then. So let's get this screen changed over, shall we? So you can actually see what we're doing. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Let's just hope the sounds work. Right then. So, not a lot's happened since last streamed really, so I've just really taken it easy. Hey Scurvy Nebula, how are you doing? Why's my mouse coming out the... Oh, there we go. Never mind it. Yeah, so... what I've just been doing down here is obviously we've got everything... Wolfie's on the build. Doing good, good. Yeah, so we've got Wolfie's pizza being built at the minute. What I've just done is gone around and made a bit of a shortcut to it. Obviously I will be adding a few more factories around this area. Obviously I've got a road going around either side of the factory there, and then I've got the road coming up basically straight from where Cargill is. Obviously I've been playing around with a few things, and looks like I've actually got the sound alerts and sound blurps and stuff set up. So if anybody wants to try and scare the crap out of me, go for it. I've also, as you can see at the bottom middle of the screen there, I've got Stream Raiders up and running finally. So once we've got a few more people in, I might get that underway and get a few matches in today. So yeah, that's a nice little shortcut to the industrial area that I want to set up. The other thing I've been working on today, actually, did a little bit this afternoon. Actually, I could probably tab over to it because I need to get some sand sorted out. Did I leave it there? Let's have a look. Oh no, that's not the one. Must have already delivered it. Is it down here somewhere? I'm open. Oh yeah, there it is. There you go. So I wanted to get a fair bit of sand moved today. Obviously get the sand, gravel, stuff like that. So then I can keep obviously the concrete factory up and running and topped up. Actually, what's it at the minute? Let's have a little look. PJs, where are you? There you go. So, at the minute, it's pretty well topped up, which I'm quite happy with. Obviously, the other thing I do need to work on at some point, which would probably be one of the next factories I put down, will be Aurora, so I can get the sacks sorted out and then start producing containers, which make it a lot easier. But for now, I'll just have to keep doing the old pallet form. Right, so let's get this back. I might actually trade this truck in because it's a bit slow. And from the sounds of it, it's also very quiet on that. Let's have a look. No, don't want that one, I want that one. Let's just up you a bit. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Actually, what I'll just do is bring it up on Streamlabs as well a bit. Hopefully that would be a bit better. Yeah, that's not too bad, is it? So how's everybody's day been so far? Hopefully you're having a good weekend, relaxing Sunday. Yeah, so I'll just drop that there for a minute. I've got to definitely trade this thing in. It's a bit slow. Plus the hours are getting up on it, so I've got like 32 now. Just over 32 hours on there, so not to worry. So repair, get a little bit more, and we'll sell that. Right, and so it's got to be a black one. So what we got? All the usual. That I suppose it's gonna have to be the Peterbilt again. I think I need to have a look on Mod Hub, see what's about. Right, so go for a bit of black. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's not too bad. Do I need to do anything to it? What's the rack? Where is rack? So I run it back. Oh, there we go. I think we'll actually leave it off this time. Oh, how are you getting on with car mechanics? It's an interesting little game there, isn't it? Oh yeah, it looks quite. So that's not too bad. Right then. Yeah, that's not too bad. Definitely. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of ATS recently. Ooh, that's very close. Can you go any further? I might just reconfigure that so it's a bit longer at the back. I think that's going to be hooking up a bit. Allow me to. Let's have a look. Customize. Let's see. Is that one? Oh, there we go. I quite like the cab really. Triple wheels. That's not too bad, is it? Customize. There we go. Obviously, because it's the first customization since buying it, it's also a bit extra. All right. 15 and 18. To be honest, until Wheels started playing it, I'd never even heard of it. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. Right, let's get this over to get some more sand. It's a nice truck. The only problem is it's a bit noisy at times, really. So I'll try not to get too close in. Quite like the Roadrunner that's on the Mod Hub at the minute, and the what is it? The Phoenix by 82 Studios. That's a nice truck, and I know a lot of people are using that as well. Oh, thank you for that subscription, Scurvy Nebula. Much appreciated. Hey Amethyst Neon, how you doing? Welcome back. Just doing a bit of sand collecting today, amongst other things. Might even do a couple of runs of coal while we're up here. Just could actually lease a second trailer to try and do it like a double dump. Make life a little bit easier. So this is the area I've been working on today. It's nothing special really. Just a little sand pit. Kids will be upset, but oh well. There we go. Pop that there. Take that up in. Right. Hey Protein, how you doing? Welcome back. It's going pretty well, mate. Going pretty well. How you doing? Yeah, no problem. That's fair enough. Cool. That's cool. There we go. Right. Good, good. I was lurking in Steelcrafter's stream earlier. He's getting some good stuff going in there on his map. Come on, pull up. There we go. Yeah. I'm saying this is now what, his 5th run through? Because obviously he started on the server and now he's sort of doing individual playthroughs. He's dredging sand at the minute, is he? Ah. Yeah, I think when I was watching him, he was just setting up the greenhouses, I think it was. And had to reset his trailer and stuff. But yeah, his map is looking absolutely amazing. So obviously sand is pretty sparse. There is little clumps of it around here and there. So you have to be very careful that you don't overuse it really. They're pretty big things, aren't they? I don't think you really get them over here in the UK where I am. I think it's more for over like in America and Canada type places. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was an interesting one. A lot of older sort of buildings and stuff from what I remember. Actually, there's got a fair few people in. What I think I might do is, if you're interested, is make a start on maybe a raid. No, for stream raiders. So let's switch that over. Hey, thank you for that follow, Hawksaw22. How are you doing today? Alright then, this is the first one I've ever done, to be honest. So let's have a little look. Right. So that's a level 1. So a very easy start. So let's give that a start. And as you can see, I've only got level 1 dudes. Actually, I could do zoom in that in a wee bit. And I think for my first one, we'll slap him down over here. Actually, in the middle. Give you guys plenty of space. So there you go. So if you want to, there you get the links right there. If anybody wants to join in, go for it. Be much appreciated. Obviously, on the other screen here, let's just switch that over a sec. It's my gameplay. At the bottom, you can see how long it's going. The countdown's going. Absolutely super. So, pop back in a little bit, see how we're getting on with that. Alright, so back to doing a bit of sand work. I did. It was an absolute pleasure to see him again. I think my sister was a bit smitten, shall we say, with Reaper's voice. Thank you very much for that, Lurk. Protein. More than welcome to Lurk. Oh, it's up there. And obviously the kids are... Because obviously I haven't seen them for... Ooh, must be a good... almost a year now. So, because obviously we don't really live very close. So I don't get to see them as often as we'd like. So it was great to actually see them. The kids are growing up really well, so... It's nice. Obviously get to do the odd video chat with them every now and again, but it's just not quite the same, giving them like big hugs and stuff. But yeah, really enjoyed having them over. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? The sound? Good. See, I've got my headphones on, but I've turned the volume down a wee bit. So, it's not quite as loud for me. Oh. There we go. That's pretty good. Quite sure where the edge this is. Oh, it's about there, I think, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yep, it's somewhere around here. Where are you? Nope, I'm still off. Actually, a nice easy way of doing it. Let's see, turn that off. So if you ever want to find the edge of your plot, if you bring on to the landscaping, oh look, I'm pretty much on it there. What you can actually do is just slap down. Oh, there we go. So somewhere around there. What you can actually do is just pop a little marker. So about there. So that is going to be the edge of my property. There. Okay. So, with any luck, as long as I stay on this side, there we go. Perfect. And I need a bigger bucket. Definitely need to work on getting a bigger bucket. think this should probably fill it up. Maybe one more. There we go. Let's have a little look, eh? 99%, yeah, so a wee bit more. I think I'm also starting to get used to hearing my own voice, because obviously I've got my stream up on my phone with my earbud, just to make sure that all the sounds good. There we go. But it sounds like my nose is slightly blocked, to be honest. And thank you for that follow, Bing Bosh Bash Crash. Welcome to the channel. And thank you for that follow, KevKaz123. You finally made it, mate. How you doing? Oh, get out of the trees, get out of the trees. There we go. Right, what if I could just chav a little bit more of that? Ah, look at that. Not bad, not bad. Probably go a wee bit further across as well, actually. That will do. Oh. So I don't know if any of you guys have checked it out yet. On the mod hub, there's the real what do you call it? The real wood mod, is it? This basically gives you the real sound of tree falling. That is a pretty cool mod. Obviously, being on a map like this, it makes it just that little bit more realistic, rather than just trees falling over. Right. Here we go. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, so if anybody who's just joined, obviously this is PV Uncharted. I've also got Stream Raiders running in the background if anybody wants to play whilst lurking and watching. You're more than welcome to. Let me remember. So there you go. There's my current battle. If anybody wants to drop a unit on there. Obviously it's my very first one, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes well. Right, so I need to go this way. Hopefully my driving won't be as bad as usual, but you never know how it goes, to be honest. Starts out nice and simple, and then it gets a bit crazy. Just like that bit of slipping there. It's these trucks, they're just set too high. Never mind, eh? Right, so... Go. And hopefully I've also set up the... Oh, right. Holy smudge. Thank you for that air horn, Anonymous. I wonder who that was then. I can only imagine who that would be, to be honest. And if it is, welcome back to the stream, young man. God, that's actually quite loud, isn't it? Hope it wasn't too loud for you guys. Oh, and we got a chicken dance by NBC Master Dad. Thank you very much. Wow, that's loud. There we go. Sorry about that. My headphone decided to die. My headset, I should say. There we go. That's better. That's better. How you doing, NBC? Thank you for that. Actually, both of them, if it was both of you. Right, that's sounding okay in it. That's good. Let me just turn that up in my ear a second. Oh, that's better, so I can hear you. Cool. Yeah, so it looks like I've actually got the sound alerts and all that working, so thank you for testing that out. That actually scared the heck out of me, to be honest. Oh, I'm going past where I'm going. There you go. Let's see how we're doing this. Right, so you should be topped up nicely. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so what I do is I do a couple of runs of sand. Actually, that one wasn't too bad. I quite like that one. Thank you for that. Jump scare, NBC. Needs a bit more tested. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so when are we going to get you back into streaming, mate? I know you've got most things set up. Oh, thank you very much for that follow.
What a noob uninstall.
Dakin Lady, I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I butchered that name. And yes, I am a bit of a noob. Yeah. I thought that was quite a cool little sound alert there. Cool, thank you for that, NBC. Actually, I could do a maybe looking to get Discord up and running if you're free for a little while. See if I actually got it set up properly so everyone could hear you. Actually, quite good, didn't it? Obviously, if you're not following Dave or Boomer, the links are just there. Obviously, Dave or Dajnet is the creator of this map. He also created PV County, PV Industries, the 4X PV Pleasant Valley map, and a heck of a lot more going from FS19 I think it was up to today. Okie dokie, thanks NBC. How's it going, Kev? Alright, okay, no problem. We'll try and be nice and quiet for her, so we don't wake her up. If you want a bit of sound. But then again, with this truck being so noisy, like anyway, you should wake her up and say, Billy's live, come on. I was going to say kick her out of bed, but I thought better not. She'll slap you, wouldn't she, with a frying pan. Thank you for that air horn, NBC. I think I might be definitely upping some of the prices on that. Oh, jeez, that is actually quite loud when it comes through on my end. Holy smokes. Right, and so I've got a wee bit more over that side too. Oh, you got both of your accounts on the go, have you? Nah. Right then. Okie dokie. Oh god, now you can hear me then. Yep, you can actually hear me. Oh, fun and games, hey, fun and games. Alright, let's have a look while this is just having a at the stream raiders. So, okay, not too bad. We've got 4 units on there, including the one I obviously put down to start off with. So good start, good start. So obviously, if you want, yeah. So if you want to join the battle, there you go. Let me just pop this in chat for you. Raiders. I need to get a button box thing. There you go. So we've got another 12 minutes still to go for anybody who wants to join. Yep. Click on the link and join the battle, guys. Join the battle. Alright, let's flick back. There we go. You just fixed your sound issue. Oh, good. Cool. And yes, NBC is a very naughty boy. Exactly. Yeah, that's why we love you, mate. And hopefully we get you back up and running soon. So then we can start doing it back to you. There we go. Oh, sounds like there's another one up and running. Oh, cool. Another trooper being popped on the battlefield there. Thank you very much for that. I can't talk today. Words are hard, as some people like to say. There we go. Nice, okay. That would be great to see. Hopefully everything's up and running properly. Oh, I've never seen that pop up before. Oh, that's clever. Captain up there. 7:36. Oh, okay. Interesting. Not sure what that 7:36 minutes thing is. Is that what's left? No, I've still got over 10 minutes there. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely decided I definitely need to get at least another 2, maybe 3 more monitors. Because on one monitor I've got obviously my game going, plus Stream Raiders on window mode, both of them. And then on another monitor I've got a couple more, about 3 different things going. It's like, yipes. Oop. Burping, sorry about that. Had a nice beef stew tonight. Had a nice slow cooked all day. It's really nice and tender. Oh. And if you haven't ever done it before, this is something I would recommend, is getting a slice of bread and drop it into the gravy at the end. My wife absolutely loves it.
Alright!
And thank you for that follow, Jake84, I think. I'm absolutely hopeless with names, so this is going to be a heck of a challenge. This is why I need somebody else. Chat. Hey Queen Chris, how are you doing? And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. How long we got? 8 minutes still. Okay, cool. There's that. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, mate. Let's have a look. Let's see.
Alright!
There we go. Ooh. That's not too bad, that's not too bad. There we go. That's better. Ah, thank you for that follow, King Dozer 78420. Welcome to the channel. And how are you doing today? Nice, nice. Just getting a bit of work done on the farm. Nice. Yeah, it's just a nice relaxing Sunday evening. Or, yeah, it is evening now for me actually. I've been in the UK. So, there we go. I wonder how many more. I think it's another 2 I think I need for that. Might get away with the 1 actually. Then what I might do is move over to the coal mine and get a bit of coal going. Actually, I might try and clear this end up first. There we go. There we go. I've really been a big fan of these big wheel loaders. But I thought, well, might as well give it a try on this map. Try and do things a little bit different to normal, because obviously played on PV County for quite a bit, and obviously you got the big huge mines on there, and obviously with having a cheaty Frazee, there we go. Obviously I could clear an entire mine. Obviously for anybody who's played PV County, you know that they've got quite big mines. I could quite easily clear a copper mine in about an hour tops, really, I suppose, without even needing to unload, because the capacity was that ridiculous. One thing I don't really do often as well is do in-cab views. Don't know why, I just don't get on with them, to be honest. So there we go, that's fine. Right, there we go. Wow, thank you for those supers, guys. You're absolutely amazing. Obviously this is my very first stream with Stream Raiders. I have tried getting it running previously, but always had a few issues, whether it be sound or actually getting it to show up properly. But yeah, thank you. Wow. So yeah, if you're hearing those that in the background, that is Stream Raiders. That's you guys putting down your troopers. You don't know what you're doing. Ah, to be honest, just whack them down and they'll sort themselves out later on, mate. And obviously as you go, you can actually level up your troopers if you want to. I think my highest so far is, oh cripes, level 8 or 9, something like that. So they do take a while. Right, let's try not to crash around here. Oop. How long we got? 3 more minutes, guys, 3 more minutes. And then we'll get that started. One thing I am glad is there's no traffic on this map. Because coming out of that junction there, I'd probably definitely crash into something. Actually, that's another thing I need to sort out is those trees there. They're a little bit too close to the road there. And obviously I've still got a stump from a tree I'd cut down ages ago. Concrete factory, that's where I'm going. Yeah, so we'll do one more run of sand. And then I'll go grab some coal. So I know a couple of my factories there needing filled up. Obviously the steel factory and the concrete probably going to need some soon. One nice thing, I don't need to go too far for the ore for the steel factory because it's right over there. Didn't want to make it too easy and put the steel factory here, to be honest. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, so obviously at the minute, here you go, let's have a look at the map. So this is what I've got. Let's turn the grass on a minute. So if you don't know, you can turn the grass on and it'll show you where all your roads and stuff are. Down this area here is what I'm working on at the minute. So obviously I've got the roads there all coming matching up. Obviously I want to extend this road at some point and bring it across. Maybe bring it up and around in a big circle. Obviously something I added the other day is obviously the whiskey factory. Just needs to get all the products into it. Wow, 23. Well done you. Right, so we're into the last minute on Stream Raiders. So if anybody's still got a trooper to put down, go for it, mate. Go for it. I need to take my slippers off because my feet are a bit warm. There we go. Yeah, so obviously this is the area up here I'm working at. So yeah, and obviously the land that I'm currently owning is that. I did kind of cheat with this bit here. Actually, how come that's showing up on field plot 8? That's interesting. I think I'm going to have to make sure to buy that one next. So yeah, that's what I own so far. Right, and obviously that's my fields. Oh, and we are ready. Right, and let's pop over there and get my first battle underway. Right then, let's see how we do, hey guys. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Cheetah? Why am I cheetah? Because of grass? Oh, I know. Hey! Well done, guys. Well done. Pick a winner. Oh, I think you can all have something. Oh, I see. Let's go for Scurvy Nebula. Well done. There we go. Well done. Yay! Ooh, bit of money for me. And ooh, nice. A bronze baseball warrior skin. Sweet. Right then. Okay, what else have we got to get rid of this thing? Let's go for another nice easy one, eh? To keep it going. There we go. And we'll get that going. So there you go. Whenever you're ready, let's pop you down. Yeah. And we'll slap you down there. Wow. Well done, Kev. That's nice. There we go. Well done, guys. First battle won. Congratulations to everyone. Right then. Yes, I did cheat. Actually, I bought the land to be NBC. Actually, I bought the two plots there, and obviously created the road as I went along, and then sold it. But for some reason, it actually sold the land that the whiskey's on, the whiskey factory. So I'm not sure why it sold it. It must be right on the border or something. So, not to worry. So that's fine. Okie dokie. Wow. Right then, so let's go grab some more sand while that's underway. Yeah, so we've got 30 minutes for that. And then what we'll do is we'll move on to grabbing a few trailers worth of coal. Hey Memlar, how you doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Actually, I think I'll carry on there. Great, great to hear that. Yeah, just a little bit of PV Uncharted today. Plus we've got Stream Raiders running in the background. Don't know if you play that or not. If you do, obviously the link's just above there. Yeah. If you've got any troopers that you play with, slap one down. It's officially my second battle as a captain, so I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Obviously there's the current battle details. Not sure why it says 736. Strange. But obviously, as you can see on the screen, the lower middle there, you got 27 minutes for the current battle. I'll have to have a look at that, see what's going on with the time there. But at least the link's there if you want to have a play. And thank you for that follow, Shamsqua. I'm sorry. I'll just call you Sham if that's alright. How you doing today? And welcome to the channel. What I might just do to make it a little bit easier for myself, I'll park up here. That's fine. Let's grab a wee bit more. Ooh. Might need to figure something out just to get the sand that's on the side there. Holy heck, that is going to be interesting. Yeah, definitely need a dredger of some form to get that lot out of there. There we are. It's fine. And hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Obviously, I'm in the UK, so it's, let's see, almost 6 PM. So, just nice relaxing evening, really. What's that? Steel was using a conveyor on the barge. That's an interesting idea. I know on a stream a while ago of Dave's, he was thinking of actually getting a barge model created. So I don't think I actually ever did anything about it, but that would be quite handy for that little area there. Obviously, I don't know what the other sand areas are like, the beaches, but yeah, definitely needs something in there. Yeah, definitely a barge with a clamshell crane on it. I know where I am, I'm right on the water, and they have dredging going on. It's like a, not exactly sure what they do, but it looks like they tend to pull like a net or something behind them to level off the silt and stuff that's in the water there. I think that's full in it now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because obviously the where I am in the UK, it's a port for cruise ships to come in and out. So obviously they need to keep the silt down so they can get the bigger boats in. And now that they've got new terminals opening up soon, I think it's this year or next, if they're not already, they can get those big, huge, like what's it, Cunard and Independence boats, which are called Royal Caribbean. Obviously, the bigger the boats means more people, which is great for the economy. Yeah. Yeah, so we get to see all the cruise ships coming in and going out. It's actually quite nice when you get a new cruise ship coming in, because you get the fireworks going off as well, and the fire trucks doing their spraying the fountains and stuff, whatever it is, the water guns. It's quite nice. Seen quite a few since we've lived here. Actually, it's getting a bit warm in here. I might have to open the window. Hang on a sec. Just go. Where is the button? There we go. Cool. Windows open. Forgot to open it before I started. Starting to get warm in here. Right then. There's another couple of buckets worth there. Oop. Bit too low there. Line you up. And go for it. Go on it. Oh. There we go. Ooh, crash. And hopefully with any luck as well, I've also been able to set up the alpaca ticket, so all you guys, or channel points I suppose, is anyone who's wondering what the heck they are. So obviously you should be earning a little something extra, and obviously at some point I will try and figure out how you guys can use them. But at least for now you can earn something. Maybe sort out some games or something, like what some guys have. Ooh, too far. Wow. How are we doing? Got 8, just under 19 minutes. Cool. Sounds like everyone's having a bit of fun. There we go. There we are. It's a shame Mr. Scurvy Hyam isn't around, because he's got some half decent troopers from what I see. There we go. Right, I just need a wee bit more to get that topped up. Just try to line you up without dropping in the water. Try it there. It's not too bad. Don't get too close obviously to the edge, otherwise I won't be able to pick anything up. Yeah, obviously if you've got any questions about the map, more welcome to help you guys out. Look at that, I'm too close to the edge. There we go, there we go. Really thought I was going to go in there for a minute. I think the reason I don't really use wheel loaders and stuff is because the articulation in the middle there, not a big fan of it. There we go. Could do with like a crane or something with a bucket on the side, just to get that lot. Might get away with it. Let's have a little look. Grapes. Too quick. There we go. Drop you down. There we are. Look at that. That's not too bad. Just don't get too close. Otherwise that would be a complete nightmare. There we go. Yeah, you got to be very, very careful. I think, to be honest, a lot of people, obviously when they're first starting out and going around the map trying to find stuff, they don't realise just how close the edges are to some of the borders and that, and end up just going flying straight off into the water, losing everything that they've found. It's a bit of a nightmare. I think I did it once as well. Luckily it was only the car, didn't reset. There we go, there we go. Don't get too close, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's almost like being on your tiptoes, isn't it, doing this part. There we are. Ooh, there we go. I'm kind of happy with that. I am. So let's just get the rest of this bucket filled up. Actually, there's probably enough there. Probably got more than enough, to be honest, just to top this off. Oh, yep, see. But so what I can actually do, rather than dropping it back on the side, I'll just shove it there for now. There you go. We'll leave that to finish draining off. And we'll whiz this back. And then what we'll do is I'll drop this at the coal on the way back, and then go around and grab the bucket and get some coal. I have no idea on that. We'll see. What I know, he has been toying around with the idea of getting a dredger, so we'll see. Maybe it's one of those things where you just can't get it. You can see it, but you can't actually have it. Yeah. But yeah, it'd be very, very interesting to see what he does in FS22 when it comes out. See what new ideas he'll be coming up with. Actually, let's go this way for a change. There we go. Definitely. So, from what you guys have actually seen so far of FS22, what's your thoughts of it so far? I'm quite excited to see how the factories work, stuff like that. Obviously, you got the added option of being able to have products and resources delivered direct from like the factories or whatever to the next product, or what's called a factory. So say for instance you drop your grains off at the flour mill, then they produce the flour, and then from there you can actually have them automatically sent over to the bread factory or wherever. It's very interesting what they've done with that. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, definitely. Obviously, until we actually get to see it on our screens, you can't really say if it's going to be something good or something bad for the game. Obviously, every time that Giants obviously does another farming simulator, they always improve on it. So only time can tell, really. But I suppose that the 3-day seasons, I guess is like the equivalent to running the game without seasons, because it's like 3 crop growths in it, I suppose. But we'll have to wait and see. Right, so coal next. Yeah, go down this way, hey. Right. So, ooh. That was close. Close call there. And obviously you're getting lots of new equipment as well to play with, so that's quite nice. Yeah, they haven't really said much on the animals yet. Obviously, they have released like the new icons, which obviously show the normal animals that's currently in 19. But are they going to add additional animal types? Say like goats or ducks or something as base game? Or are they going to go the way of adding baby animals? Which I think would be quite cool. Not too many maps actually have that option yet, so... Oh, let's just swing around. There we go. We'll just drop you off here. So we've got plenty of space to get around. And we'll jump over to... Where are you there? What? There we go. But yeah, that is definitely something I wouldn't mind seeing, is the more on the animals. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, alpacas. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not hoping or holding out hope for them, to be honest. Not quite yet. Maybe the next incarnation. That's alright. To be honest, looking at like obviously you got the Alpine map, stuff like that. I'd be more surprised if they don't add, say, goats, like mountain goats or something. Or like more, what you call it? Or even adding like ducks. But I think it'd be more goats if they did for that map. How we got it? How we doing? We've got 7.5 minutes, guys, on the stream raiders there. So if we've got a fair few down already. Go have a look at that in a sec. You guys are absolutely awesome. Right, so drop you there, drop you down. There we go. Be nice if there was a point where it was a bit higher. Let's have a look at stream raiders, shall we, guys? See how you getting on. So as you can see, there is a fair few on the battlefield. Where's that zooming out? Wow, that's going to be one heck of a football match. Oh, that's a nice little dude there. Wow, level 19. 22, holy smokes. And here's my little dude, my little level 1er. Oh, wow. You've got some good soldiers there. Scurvy Nebula. Wow. Yeah, so nice. Right, and jump back over to the other screen there. You want some? Yeah, beavers would be really helpful on this map, wouldn't they? Yeah, I know he's got a fair few ideas at the minute, and so yeah, we shall have to definitely just wait and see. But obviously, until it actually gets the game and the Giants editor in his hands, you can never know how much of that is going to come to the actual game. Oh, I'm missing bits here. I'm a tad too high. There we go. But obviously sticking with FS19 at the minute and PV Uncharted. From the sounds of it, from last night's Dave's stream, he's probably going to get another 1 or 2 more updates to Uncharted, and that was probably going to be it for the most part. Also, you got Mr. Boomer currently working on the coffee factory, and hopefully he'll be able to get that sorted out. So yeah, that'd be a nice addition. Hopefully he got some good sleep last night, and he can get that cranked out. Who knows, he might even have it released later on in his stream, if he's streaming today. Hopefully it's his day after all, Sunday isn't it, so he usually goes live, oh, was it about 7 Eastern time? So it's like 6 his time. Thank you. Oh, look at that. Nice. Fresh coffee. Oh, just what the doctor ordered. Right, this is going to be interesting because these are... You want one as well. There we go. These are a nightmare to get into. There we go. There we go. Oh. Because these are so dense, they're actually really hard to break into. But you just take a little bit of time. You get there. There you go. Look at that, full bucket, perfect. Don't get that often. Obviously it's things like that, having cheaty mods, should we say, really do come in handy. Actually, to be honest, I could probably fit that whole mine area into one of my phrases. Or mining, yeah, phrasey. Yeah, and obviously if you're not following Boomhauer, there's the link to his channel. He can be a bit of a nutter at times, but he's a good lad. And obviously just above that you got a link to Dave, Dajnet, who's obviously the creator of the PV maps. And then you got, if you've got any issues with like cosplay or auto drive, then X-Man is your man. Yeah, just go give them all a follow if you're not doing that already. Oh, I'm full. There is something I'm considering getting, is a mine silo. The place down here. There's actually it comes under attachments. But what you do, you basically fill it up, and it'll auto load into a truck. It was done actually by FS19, who also created this thing. And you can use it with the belt system as well. So I might have a look, so you can grab that. I know it does have a image issue, but I can probably fix that. I'm not big on having errors and stuff like that on in my log. So, oh, there we go. Right, this is pop over there and get this battle going. Right, good luck everyone. Wow, that was impressive. Well done, everybody. Okay. I don't know if you have to actually. No, I suppose you do, don't you? Right. So, Scurvy did well. I think I'll go for you this time. Right, so congratulations, guys. There you go. Oh, look at that. Cool. I'm liking this. Okay, right, so let's have a look at what we've got next. Got any more ones? We'll try and go. Oh, I can't do that one yet. Let's see. We're going that way, are we then? Okay, so we'll take it up a notch. So we'll get that going. There we go. And I'm going to stick my warrior down near goal. There we go. There you go. We're up and ready. So 30 minutes. Boom. There we go. Cool. It's quite fun, this, isn't it? Obviously, I'm used to being on the other side, and I keep forgetting to put troopers down and stuff. But actually, having to lead it is a bit more different. Oh. Bump. There we go. That should be enough. And thank you for that epic paladin. Holding kicks. Much appreciated. Wow, we had 17 units on the battlefield on that last one. That is very impressive, guys. Thank you. And well done. There we go. Let's get you leveled up. Just try and make a little ramp sort of area on this thing so we can actually get up on top. There we go, there we go, there we go. Ooh, almost. There we are. Yeah, so I might add that, I think it's actually called a belt silo, to be honest. And what I might do is have a look, see if we can find it, add it for the next time I stream. There we go. Because that'd be handy, having one in each of the mining areas. And have them preloaded. There we go. Right, so what we'll do is we'll just stop off at the factories. So I think crystal steel obviously needs some. And double check on concrete factory. I'm sure that needs a bit more. Ooh, bit wide there. One thing I am finding a bit strange with Stream Raiders is obviously being captain, you can only put one big unit down at a time, or per battle I should say. Obviously I'm used to putting like 5 or 6 down, like you guys. So yeah, it's very different. But obviously it gives you guys a little something extra to do. What did I do that cable? That's going to be a good question. Don't need any coal around here, do I? Right, so because obviously I topped up the ore and what was it? Calcium the other day, so they're fine. It's just really the coal and water, which actually the water isn't too bad at the minute. Yeah, he's still fine. It could do with being topped up before too long, so you're good. Let's see what the concrete factory needs. And I need to get the trash truck around here as well. Pick up these bags. Actually, while I'm here a sec, I'll just check on this. Oh yeah, you're doing fine. You topped up. Oh. Wow. That's fine for now. I'll keep him running. Just drive underneath here. Okay, we're done on that, so that's fine. Obviously that was just finished topped up. Almost 2 coals, not too bad. Just top it up though while we're here. Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Yeah. You can put charcoal into the dry storage, I believe. Let's have a look. Should be the dry storage. Typical, they don't show, do they? Yeah, try the dry storage. Actually, what I could do is I'll just save that. I've actually got them all built, everything built on my test map. So what we're going to do is bounce over to that and just double check on them, okay? So, actually, I just need to... Let me just change that to there for a second. Because obviously I need to change folders. Oh, that's quite interesting. Right. Oh, why did that have to come up? Okay, let me put that onto StreamRedis for a minute. You can have a look at that. Alright. PV Tools. I want that one. Test map. Get that back up. Wow, there's quite a few dudes on there already. Wow. What have we got? 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, so we've got 7 troopers down already on the battlefield. So not bad going, not bad going. Come on in. There we go. Just make sure everything is selected. Yep. Right, so now that that's up, I can switch that back. So I'm going to kick back in, please. Where's that kicking in? Come on. Oh, there we go. Phew. Oh, I had a heart thought, oh no, I'm going to break it, didn't I? Yeah, so this is actually my test map. So whenever Dave does a release, what I do is load everything onto this map, this save game, where it's been slightly edited, shall we say. Obviously I get it all built and check, make sure for errors and stuff. And obviously if anything does pop up, also I message him and he gets it sorted out. Right. Let's have a look, let's have a look. There you. Need a bit of speed. There we go, that's a bit easier. Right, so it's definitely not going to be soup and beverage or that one. I'm sure it's dry goods that should have it. Let's see. Charcoal. That's dry goods. Yeah, there you go. Dry goods go into the, or I should say charcoal goes into your dry goods storage. So that's one thing. Actually, this should be on my info cards. Okay. Let me know when you get back. Ads are a pain for some people, aren't they? Cool. Welcome back. Yeah, so the dry goods storage takes your charcoal. So for anybody who wants to know, obviously that you got that plus Obviously all your flours, your breads, sugar and yeast goes into there. You got your food storage, which should be all your stuff from your, let's see, Heinz, your dressings, which comes from Ken's. Also got your molasses there as well. Your planter stuff, Kellogg's, classic SC. What are they? Oh, that's your crisps from Frito-Lay's as well in the food factory. Also your product storage. That's everything from your orchards and greenhouses, which can also be put into those new placeables that sell over time. Then you got your cold storage, which is all your meats that you get from your slaughterhouse or CM meats. And then obviously pizzas, cheeses, butter, and also your chicken eggs and duck eggs there. And obviously soup and beverage takes all your booze from obviously Sam Adams and all that, and cool, blimey, you even get to have your burgers as well, and baked potatoes and all that. So yeah, as I said, this is my test map. Let me just turn this on a sec. I'm going to cheat. So obviously something that's missing is all the trees. I've literally removed all the trees from it. So I spent quite a bit of time on this map itself doing testing for Dave. But obviously I've got everything built, so if anybody still has issues, then it's something that's going to be on your end. And oh yeah, because I've put them down recently. I know that one works fine. So yeah, if you haven't seen the actual factories yet, so there's your Frito-Lay. Once it's built, you got your Campbell's. It is a little bit glitchy, but to be honest, I mean, amongst all this, my frame rates are at 60 FPS at the minute, so which is pretty impressive, really, because you got so many factories all in one little area. So you got your Heartland bread there. Let's just come to the front, so you'll see it like that. You got your Planters peanuts there next to me shelf. Over here we've got Wolfie's, which is the one I'm working on at the minute, which is quite a nice little building. It's not really little, is it, to be honest? It's quite big. It's really nice. Then you got your Heinz and you got your Ken's. Interesting, isn't it? Look very similar because they're using the same building, they're just slightly different coloured. Obviously, if anybody hasn't seen all these, this is roughly what they're going to look like, or will look like, I should say, as planters still. Once you get them all built onto your map and stuff, obviously you got Kellogg's, and obviously these down here is where you drop all your products onto that side, and then you collect over this side. Obviously, you've got the door that the shutter that opens up there. Also, we've got the tobacco factory there, which is done by Mr. Boomhauer. Obviously, you drop everything down this side, and you collect the stuff on the inside. You got door either side, or either end. Done a really, really good job on that. Looks amazing. And obviously Dave's converted it over for this map. Obviously you got the new stone crusher thing there, done by Shy Wizard. And it's quite a nice little thing. Just produces gravel, that's it. We'll go over here. So we've got the sugar factory. Obviously, you drop your products in there. And I think this is, yeah, there. Then your sugar cane there. And also you get your products coming out of the shed there. Actually, you get some of this side as well, don't you? Yeah, you get your, I think it's your molasses, and that comes over, spawns up here. Obviously, if you play PV County, you'll know all these. Yeah, and that's been sorted out as well. Obviously, for the update that came out yesterday, all it was is that PV icon has now been moved from in this shed, because it was right at the back there, to the front here, so it's easier to access when it's actually filled up. Obviously got good old cargills there, Aurora Textiles. Yeah, so obviously I've got everything. Oh, let's see my frame rate as I'm coming into the middle here. It's dropping down, but it's still pretty high. Hey, Hazmat, how you doing? But obviously, what I've started doing is spreading it out a little bit. So I've got the sell points there. You got the big placeable buildings, and obviously what came out yesterday as well is these little houses, which are really cool little things, which are quite nice. Obviously, you got the dock silos there. I was having a few issues with it originally, so I had to raise them slightly off the water. Good, glad to hear you're good. And obviously coming through all the sell points and stuff. So yeah. So obviously if you haven't seen any of these yet, I'll give you an idea of the size. Obviously you got Walmart there, which is friggin' huge. The only thing that's missing is some little trees or something, personally, in between the spaces there. I think it'd be quite nice, or little trees planted there. But hey, there we go. That's my test map for you guys. Just a quick look at what I get up to in me spare time. Right, so let me just quit that. And we'll flick over to my other screen for a sec, see how we're getting on with stream raiders. Obviously, we've still got plenty of time, I think. Well, we've got 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes there. Right, so right, just switch back to the other one. There we go. That's not a problem. I was pretty sure it was the dry storage for that, yeah. But obviously I just wanted to check. And taking like 5-10 minutes out of ain't a problem. Right. Get you going again. There we go. And we'll switch screens over. There we go. Yeah, so if you've got, remember you got still time to get your troopers on. And there we go, there's another one going down. Thank you for that. Oh, blimey. Too much of a drink there. Right, so I'm back to doing a bit of coal mining. Hello, chickens. Right then. So, I was down here, wasn't I? Yeah. Something else I do want to get done as well, slipping, is get some of the rivers cleared out from the silt, and then start working on like a dock area. What I was kind of thinking is over here, yeah, so over this area, is to create like a dock area with the silos and all that. Let's bring this up a minute. Nope, wrong one. I want the grass. Because obviously we've got this river here. So what I'll probably do, like what most people have done, is actually make this slightly bigger and deeper, so you can actually get in and maybe have a couple of placeables along the actual river to make moving stuff around a bit easier. But yeah, that is definitely something I want to work on just here. This area is a dock for getting boats loaded up and stuff like that. But obviously I've got the Aurora textile factory to be put down first. But yeah, lots of wood to chop down before that. And obviously probably add a few extra fields. Let's go over the grass. Yeah, so we're coming up to the 5-minute mark. There it is now. On Stream Raiders for this current battle. So obviously if you've got any more troopers to get down, you can do. Still got at least time for one more, I think. That's much appreciated. And looking at what's already been placed, Kaz 1 is doing pretty good. There we go. Obviously with any rewards, I'll try and share it out a bit evenly. There we go. I think what might be a nice idea as well is adding auto drive. I know some people don't like it. I've used it a little bit on County. Did have some issues with the update a while ago, so I kind of haven't really added it back yet. But I might do now that we're actually starting to explore a bit further afield. To be honest, I'm quite enjoying doing it myself, but we'll see. Can always use it as a backup. Right. Another trooper being put down. Soldier. Why are they called troopers, isn't they? I don't know. I think after all this time I'd know. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. Full buckets are always good. Rare but good. Got 2 minutes yet. Okay. Cool. Here we go. Nice. Oh, not quite. Go. Hey, Honda Teddy, how you doing, bud? Welcome back. How you doing today? Just doing a little bit of mining today on PV Uncharted. And we've also got Stream Raiders on the go in the background. How's that doing? We're almost ready. We've got like 30 seconds or so, so if you got any last minute troopers to get put down, go for it. I'm doing pretty good. Had a bit of a busy day, to be honest. But just sort of going to have a nice chilled evening. There we go, there's another tripper down. Right, let's get another bucket's worth. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll just get this bucket filled up first. Then we'll go over there and get that battle started. There we go. Yeah, so thank you very much for everyone who's put a tripper down. There we go. Let's jump over there. See how we're doing. Look at that. Wow. That's pretty impressive, guys. Thank you. Let's see how we do. And thank you for the follow, Honda Teddy. Much appreciated. Zoom in a little bit, I think. He's a bit of a beast, that guy there. I like the little dude at the top there. With his little flag out. Hey! Well done, everybody. Look at that. Right. Okay, I think as he got 6 troopers down, we're going to give this one to Mr. Kevkaz. There you go. Congratulations. There we go. Another battle done. Ooh, look at that. Nice. A few bits for me as well. And how are we doing? Yeah, plenty. Let's see. So, ooh, this should be an interesting one for you guys, I think. Yeah, you got a very good trooper there. There we go. Let's go for this one, eh? Oh, there we go. So 30 minutes, guys. Let's stick him down over here. Go for it, guys. It's all yours. 30 minutes. Nice. Right, let's switch back to the main screen. There we go. Cool. There we go. And there's the first one placed down. Which I think trailer's probably full, so we'll look quickly. Yeah, close enough. Just good enough. Well, you're doing pretty well, mate. So whatever you're doing at the minute, just keep doing that. There we go. Oh, it's full. Just try and form a little bit of a ramp so you can get up and down there. I am. There we go. That'll do for now. Right. Do a couple of these. Here we go. Yeah, not a big fan of being in cab. As you can see, I've even made it a bit of my own. So if any of you guys have got this truck, obviously it's the Peterbilt off the website, the PV Mods website. The image to the right there, of where the steering wheel is, it's a bit sexist really, I think, so I just went in and changed it. It's easy enough to do, to be honest. And as you can tell, my steering's erratic because I'm on the keyboard. Just thinking about it. Let's go the other way first, because obviously I've got a couple of factories up here. See that? Nah. Yeah, just don't get on well with that in-cab view. Yeah, on like an ATS, I could do it till the cows come home. Right, let's have a look at this. Tightened up. Not going to be too far over. Oh no, good. There we go. There's that one done. Hey, Farmer Marks, how you doing, bud? Welcome back. Hope you're having a good Sunday day. It didn't sound right, did it? Sunday day? Oh. Yeah, not too bad. Been a bit busy. Just sort of chilling out now, really. Let's think. You guys are okay, ain't you? What I might do a bit later is slap a few trailers worth in that silo of coal as well. Here we go. And thank you for that follow, Grim69. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good day, sir. Or madam. I'm hoping with a name like that, you're a bloke. Yeah, I don't think I could ever make it as a trucker. I like to cut corners too much. Hey, Reed McDaniel, how you doing? Welcome back, sir. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do one more of this. And then see what else needs doing. We'll slap it into the other silo up the top there. Oh, crash. Oh, 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 oh. Holy heck. Oh god, I'm stuck now. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Just looking forward to a nice chilled out evening. Ooh, there we go. There's one noisy truck in it. There we go. Just out of curiosity, let's see what I've actually got in here. I can't remember. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got a bit of sand, a bit of gravel, some gypsum. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so a trailer's worth of coal will be fine then. Don't really need too much up this end. Hey KW, how you doing, mate? Hope you're having a good day, sir. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. Not too bad. Definitely looking forward to a nice chilled out evening. Okay. Yeah, just doing a little bit of topping up really on the coal and stuff today. So we've got the sand sorted out. Doing coal at the minute. I think the ore should be fine. It's not too far to drive, it's just really these two. There we go. So hope all you guys have had a good weekend. There we go. Yeah, I need to get a bit more dynamite up here, to be honest, clear some of these rocks, but no great rush, to be honest. There's plenty of time. Here we go. Oh. Come on, take it. Just come on, give me a nice ramp. I'm kind of hoping if I add the belt system with a little silo, that'll make that a little bit easier. Because I can actually get it then just to drop it direct into the silo, so that I can just pull under and fill up whenever I need to. Right, let's tilt you up a bit off the edge. Come on in. There we go. Right. Drop you down a bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so obviously, if any of you guys are interested, obviously you can see on the screen there I've got Stream Raiders up and running. So if you want to participate, let me just get the link. I need to get a button box. So there you go. There's the link to the current battle, which is 18 minutes till it's ready. So obviously this is my first day as a stream captain, and obviously all you guys are doing absolutely amazing. There we go. There we go. They're around. Still want to know why it's not showing up the time correctly on that second one there. Keep saying 7:30s and 6. I think I'll have to look at the settings and message info on that. Captain Port. I can see it. Hey, Mr. Wheels, how you doing? Any chance of getting a shout out for Mr. Wheels there, please? Mr. KW or anybody else? How you doing? Please work, please work. Yeah, there we go, cool. Good to hear, good to hear. You're very, very welcome. Thank you, KW, for that. Timberdorn. Born. That sounds interesting. Let me guess, bit more logging? Come on. That should be fine. That should be fine. There we go. Now I understand the beaver references. Oh, hello. Can't be full already, is he? Must be. Ah. So you can stay there for now. There we go. Right, so it's sand done, coal done. Could really do with clearing some silt out actually, ready for the gold master. And I think the fur maker needs some as well. Now, do I on this spot here? I don't think I do actually. Do I? Where are we? Where are we? Nope, can't do that pond then. I have to be to the river down the bottom. No problem. Let's get rid of you. Wow, that was close. Okay, so I'll stick this up this end here. And we'll go maybe start doing a bit of silt dredging, shall we say. Got a bit of a stiff neck actually at the minute. Never mind. Bring you back. There we go. Nice. Well, he's emptying out. Let's have a look. That's fine. That's fine. I don't think I've added any more to that one, to be honest. No, okay. That's good. And let's go find a bit of silt. I think one thing that would be quite nice is to have a slightly cheaper silo, or like an individual silo for the mining materials to go into. I know Jababble was kind of thinking on doing one for the crops and that, wasn't he? But obviously he hasn't streamed for a while, so I don't know if he actually made a start on that yet or not. But what I could do is actually clear some of that into the trailer. Let's park you up somewhere over here, I think. Fine. Shouldn't do that there for now. Because I think I've cleared some of this already. Haven't as yet found any gold pieces in the river. Right, let's get you going a bit faster. Actually, what I might do is actually get rid of that last comment in me CloudBot. I don't think it's really needed, as it's now up and running properly. with stream raiders. Wow, you guys are really going for it today, ain't you? Let's zoom out a wee bit, see where I've been and haven't been. It's a wee bit just there. There we go. Right, so that looks like a good level. So, there. Obviously all this has been so far cleared with the telehandler, so it's kind of limited on the amount. This seems to be a lot easier, to be honest. Oh. Because I haven't actually added like Boomer's cheaty bucket or anything like that. I've got my own, to be honest. There we go. There's that. Right, let's have a look. Bridge. Yeah, that's good then. That's not too bad, that's better. Yes, obviously at some point I'll probably look to replacing these bridges, but at least for now, they're doing a pretty good job. Because obviously this is the central river that I want to make a little bit deeper so you can actually get some of the boats in. Oh. Come on, that little bit there. That's good. Tree. There we go. Ah, fiddle. Tilted up too far. So, there we go. It's better. Cool. There we are. Right, I think I might try to bring that truck a bit further along. Oh heck yeah, I'm going to drive all the way back there. Luckily, because this isn't too deep, you can actually drive into it without any troubles. Obviously I wouldn't recommend doing it in real life. This is going to be interesting. Here we go. So yeah, what I'll just do is sweep up and down and scoot up as and when I need to. But Yeah, I've still not found anything shiny in these rivers yet. But in all honesty, I haven't really done much. Couple of trailers worth, I suppose. Could do with putting light on. Hang on a sec. Yeah, it's better. Can see again. Right. Right. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, there we go. Nice and steady. Wow, you guys are doing an amazing job on Stream Raiders. That's quite impressive. How are we doing? We've got 3 minutes, so still time to get the last few troopers down. Okay. Nice. Oh, crash. Wasn't a crash, it was a bump. Promise. Yeah, I got well, I wouldn't say I'm new, but I'm not old really to it. I got introduced to it by Darius Frost, bless his cotton socks, when he used to stream a lot more, before obviously his personal issues. Oh, and thank you for that, host Zippy. Welcome back to the stream, much appreciated. Oh, and that raid with a party of 1. Thank you very much. Yeah, so yeah, Darius. Obviously, I went watched him one day, and he was started doing this Stream Raiders thing. I thought, okay, I'll just join in. And yeah, so this is obviously my first official day of doing Stream Raiders as a captain, which is quite interesting. Also, we've got quite a few battles done today so far. So it's very nice being on the opposite side actually. But yeah, everyone's doing a great job. How you doing, Zippy? Hope you've had a good day. There we go. And obviously you got Scurvy Hyam, who also does Stream Raiders. So if you ever have an afternoon free and he's streaming, why not go pop over and give him a follow? And there you go. Obviously, because he does the Stream Raiders as well. And who knows, he might even be a future SGA. You never know what happens. These things are good. Oh, there we go. Look at that, guys. You are absolutely awesome. 23 units on the battlefield. So let's go over and check out the battle and get that going. Wow, that is very impressive. What's that then? Ooh, that'd be quite nice. Here we go. Just zoom in a wee bit so you guys can see what's going on. Wow, that was epic. Congratulations everyone on another victory. Thank you very much. So, let's see what's going. So I'm trying to do it so that everyone gets a reward each time. So I think this time, I think Reed McDaniel can have the reward this time. If he's here, there we go. There you go, congratulations. Alright, and ooh, look, a little bit more for me as well. Well done. And obviously, I think everyone gets a little reward themselves as well. So let's do that. Let's just see what's going on with my army. Oh, look at that! I can upgrade to now. Let's do me tank. And you. There we go. That's better. Right then. So got enough for one more. I think that's going to be a bit. Could probably take that on quite easily. It's a single. Ooh. Who fancies a bit of a level 4? What's that? A boss, I suppose. So, oh, it's a 5. Let's give it a try because I think you guys are up for it. As it's the last one, yeah, let's go for it, eh? Let's go for it. Here we go, here we go. Right, and eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go for you. And we'll see, I need to re-protect him as he's still quite low. We'll whack him there. Right, 30 minutes. Go for it, guys. And let's have a bit of fun, eh? Switch back to me stream, don't I? So there we go, there we go. Right in. And there's the first one down. Thank you very much for that. Here we go. Right, so I didn't miss you, by the way, Zippy. Are you using the animal pens that come with the map, or are you using something a bit different? Wow, thank you very much for that epic True Blue Archer, Reed McDaniel, and thank you to Scurvy Nebula for the epic Nightmare Rogue. See, that's something I'm going to have issues with actually, because some of those names that come up, I think, how the heck do you pronounce them? So I might have to keep an eye on Scurvy Hyam and how he pronounces some of this stuff. I know I got on my own what you call it, characters, troopers, whatever they are, units. I actually got a war beast the other day, which I was quite happy about. One's for the maps. I forgot the pigs. Ah, yeah. Nice thing with pigs, they breed like pigs too, so you get quite a lot within little times. Actually, I've just started. I don't think I've only just added with pigs now. A couple of days ago. Here we go. The only ones I tend to not do really are the horses, donkeys, and dogs. But who knows? Maybe I'll find a little area to put them on. Obviously, with the seasons, it's just more of a money maker, which might be a good idea, I suppose. Get a little extra money coming in. There we go. That's not bad. Let's just flick that around. There we go. Still not seeing anything shiny down here yet. I think this is probably going to fill that up now. Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, get this filled up, then take it over to the gold master. Just need to find a bit of silt. There we go. So I can get it leveled off nicely. Still too high. There we go. Oh, this is going to be trouble, this one. Too high. This is why I like cheating. And you don't have to worry about getting the tilt right and the height and stuff. Oh, did I miss a bit there? There we go. Ah, good enough. Good enough. Obviously, I think you got the was it a mod that actually tells you how high your bucket is and stuff like that, and the angle. Oh, there we go. That's not too bad. Go. Wow, heck, you guys are going for it today, ain't yous? Final battle for the day. Why not? Oh, there we go. Yeah, definitely not seeing anything shiny in there. Ah well, maybe the next bit I'll have something shiny in there. Take this down to the gold master then. Can but hope, I suppose. I think that's full, wasn't it? Almost. But I can go into the silo anyway, so not to worry. Just go around here. Ooh. Well, I certainly found that bridge there, didn't I? Just a light tap. Let's line that up. Come on in. Oh, what's going on? There we go. That helps. Might have to trade in that telehandler for another one of these. Because that bucket's pretty decent, to be honest. There we go. There we go. I'll leave you there for now. Top that up. There we go. Lovely job. Lovely jubbly. There we go. There you go. That's not too bad. Put them out there for a minute. I know you don't really need to, because obviously it'll keep spawning along the front, but it's just nice to make the place cleared-ish. There we go. That's not too bad. Okie dokie. You're fine. You're getting a bit full, really. But, let's just save that a sec. Good bit of work there done. Right. So obviously what I have done is I've dropped down the season's length to 6 days. Because I think where I had it set to 9 was a bit long, really. There we go, that's not too bad. So hopefully the next day or two should start seeing some growth. And that's still not turned. Let's see how the weather's doing. Seem better, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. If not, I'll just make some more silage or dump it into Cargill as it is. How's my busy bees doing? Oh, you're pretty full, aren't you? Eh. Honey, honey, honey. I don't think I've got anything that needs honey at the minute. I suppose I could put wax into here, can I? Let's have a look. So you need a wax. Okay, so let's shove some wax into there. So let's go grab a truck and a flatbed. Let's just tap through time. See, because I've got that one as well. I think I've done one trip. That was ages ago, so I might as well just get rid of that as well. And keep the big wheel loaders. Flatbed, I want it in it. Yeah, let's borrow you. I know there's a trailer up here. So I need to sort out a battery for that. Keep forgetting. There we go. Let's take that. It's a bit loud, isn't it? There's a few more troopers being popped down there. It's great. Thank you very much, everyone. This bit's going to be a bit troublesome. I have to do a bit of landscaping just to make it a little bit easier. Right, so what I think I'll do is I'll sell the honey and slap whatever wax we've got into Lydia's. Where are we? Feed. Hopefully that'll do it. Should do, I think. Just out of curiosity, how much does Lydia's take anyway? Garden shop, there we go. 44. Okay, so I'm not going to get all of this into here, so I'm going to be doing a bit of a selling spree. Can't do that, can I? That's a bit dangerous. Yeah, I think I need to definitely do a bit of landscaping on that bit there. Because that's quite a drop. Didn't realise just how much of a drop there was there. Right, so offload you. Go. Lovely. Let's go drop this lot off then. Obviously it's almost full already, so it's fine. I'll have a look, see where to sell the stuff off, because I haven't got any storage for it yet. What I might actually do for just this area is look to getting a smaller truck. Maybe the Bods by 5.9 truck with the auto load flatbed on it. Might be worthwhile just grabbing. Obviously T Miller's using it at the minute. It's a good little truck. So go. Yeah, I've got it in one of my folders here, so I might add that for the next time. Come on. Oh. What I might actually do is have a little play with the flatbed, see if I can line some of the pallets and stuff up a bit better. Because I noticed the last time I used it, some of these smaller pallets were floating in between, which looked really stupid. Right, so we've got honey and wax. Let's see. Let's see. Where can we get rid of some honey in the wax for a good price? There we go. Aldi or a country store. Oh, that's terrible. Country store it is then, for both. We've got some of this going. Should be another one ready. Yeah. Oh, see, these ones I've been putting into Cargill to produce some more additional animal feeds. Let's see. Just over 9 minutes left on that Stream Raiders battle. So obviously if you want to get any more troopers down, you should be able to get, depending on the time you've got already, a couple of troopers down. And thank you for that follow, Racing 36er. Oh. How you doing today? And welcome to the stream. Let's go over and see how they're doing, hey? How we doing on the Stream Raiders? Wow, that's impressive. Look at that. A couple of nice little epics there. Well done, guys. Yeah. What's this little dude might be? Wow. Cool. Yeah, so that's looking really good. That's looking very, very good, I think. And let's pop back over it.
All right.
And thank you for that follow there. Dozy Jr. 19. How are you doing today? And welcome to the channel. I think that's something that every streamer has issues with, is names. So if I totally butchered it, I am sorry. Not the greatest of prices there for that lot, but it's a little bit extra in my bank account. Wow. Listen to those horns going off. You guys are absolutely amazing. Around that way, be easier. This is something starting. Not sure why that happens, to be honest. These gates are meant to stay shut, so as you drive up to them with your truck or tractor, they should automatically open. Oh, what was that? Thank you for that epic flying rogue, Stacker DK. How you doing, sir? And welcome back to the channel. There we go. Let's turn you on. Yeah, definitely think I need to add a little extra space there. It's a bit tight turning. There we are. Let's ping you over. There we go. Nice. Nice. Should we add them here? No, we don't know. So we need some more nails. A bit more epoxy to top that up. And boards seem fine. Definitely need to get some more epoxy and nails in there. Oh, did you know there's a backup saves? So you don't have to do a complete restart. So if you go to Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 2019, and then below where all your save game folders usually are, there'll be one named Save Game Backups. You can actually go into there and basically take everything into the last folder. I'll show you in a minute actually, once I've sold this. What you can do is transfer all the documents across into your current save. So you may only lose a few hours worth of work, but I think obviously I've got about 300 hours on this now, give or take, and I would hate to have to restart. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a little look actually. Where's my stats? Yeah, so I'm just under 300 hours and currently 5,491 trees cut down. I know everybody's obsessed with the amount of trees, but I'm not really bothered. And that would probably be a bit higher actually, because I have recently used the Trex. You should be able to, depending how far back or how many saves you've done since it crashed. And thank you for that raid, badass, with 1 viewer. How are you doing? And welcome back. Yeah, so actually, how are we doing on the Stream Raiders? So we've got 2 minutes on Stream Raiders. So let's just save that a sec. And what I will do, which screen is it? If I switch to, oh, what have I done with it? What have I done with it? Hang on a sec. Let me just create a quick new screen for the desktop. I must have accidentally removed it the other day. There. And it's going to be black for a minute. But hang on a sec. I want. I think this is that one. Home open. That. Add. There we go. That's cool. That's not too bad, is it? So, if you go into your documents, as I said. Oh, hello. Wrong one. That's my downloads. I want documents. Go to My Games, Farming Simulator 2019. Then, as you can see, this is where all your save games are. Obviously, I'm currently running FS29. FS29? I wish. FS19 off of Steam, so it's added all the save games. But right after it, you have save game backups. So if you go into there, that will show you all your latest backups. So obviously you got save game 1, save game 2, save game 3 and 20 and so on. So what you want to do is find the last one that you had for that save game before it crashed. So say for instance if it was me, say this was the one that happened prior to the crash. If you go into that, basically literally copy all that, make a copy. Then all you do is go back to where your save game is, and then just paste them into there. Then basically replace the whole lot, and you should get your save game back if you haven't saved too many times. But give that a try. Stacker DK, and hopefully you can get your game back. But obviously there must be something going on in your game, so have a look at your log file as well. Yeah, because there might be a mod or something throwing that off. And obviously if you need any additional help, give us a shout. Not a worry, no problem, mate. Right, so let's pop over to Stream Raiders, see how we get on there. Oh, okay. So it looks like that's up and ready. So let's get this going. Good luck, guys. Good luck. It's been a really good day, everyone. Thank you very much. You're all amazing people. Wow. Well done. That was very impressive, everyone. There we go. Right, so the top two are going to get the rewards. So we've got Scurvy Nebula There's you. Getting that one. What if I give it? Yeah. And we have Farmer Marks on the other one. Congratulations to you two. Getting the extra bonus. There we go. There we go. Cool. Well done, well done, well done, everybody. And you're very welcome. Oh, what's this then? Zippy. I had to use it once. Global company. Hang on. Try to save the game. Which is locked up. Yeah, obviously, if you ever do have issues like that, great thing to do is go into that backups, and then obviously just slap that into your folder, and you should be fine. But obviously, keep an eye on your log, guys, because that will help you out a lot. And as it's that time, that was a very easy one. To be honest, I thought that would be a lot harder. Right, so let's go to me end screen. And hopefully, there we go, look at that. I've even been able to get the credits up and running. Yay! So thank you to everyone who's coming up on the list right now. You're all a bunch of superstars. So yeah. Wow. Yeah, obviously if I didn't have your units there, Scurvy, I think it might have been a slightly different thing, because obviously you got quite high guys. So yeah, thank you very much everybody. And let's have a look who's out there at the minute. Oh, let's see. I think we're going to go see. Oh, it's got to be in it, Mr. MP7 Reaper. I think we're definitely going to have to go see him. Sorry about that. It's my alarm going off. Yeah, thank you everyone. Take care, and let's get this thing going, eh? So, there we go. Oh, can't spell today. There we go. Let's try that. Is it that one? Nope, wrong one. It's meant to be slash in it. Slash. Raid. Take two. There we go. Yep, that's the one this time. Cool. Yeah, so stick around. If you're not following this guy, it is Mr. Reaper. He is an amazing guy. And to be honest, he's got a new follower, my sister, who really likes his voice. But yeah, thank you everybody for that. And thank you everyone for giving me such a great first start to my Stream Raiders. Right, let's go over and see what Mr. Reaper is up to, eh? Catch you guys later.